So in memory of the humble weekly bundle, we'll do a hot and steamy episode, and luckily there's a Sega Publisher Sale right now, so let's get started. So we'll be taking a look at the games in the order that they appear when you click on the Publisher Weekend. As with all of the Total War games, this is a great real-time strategy game. Set in the timeline of the Huns, you can play as one of the many factions that fought and struggled in that time. This game is standalone, and there is some DLC content for the Attila game. There is the Total War collection included in the sale, however Attila is not included in that sale. This is 75% at the time of this video, and this is the lowest the game has ever been. Company of Heroes is one of the signature World War II real-time strategy games to date. The second iteration is a great improvement over the first one. There are many expansions to this game that are standalone by themselves. Keep in mind, there is a Master Collection which includes most of the DLC for this game, as well as a Franchise Edition which includes even more DLC, except for the recent British Forces DLC, which is on sale for 75% as well. All the parts are on sale for 75% if you do own some of them. Are you a killer at DraftKings? Do you think that you're a future coach? Then here you go. Here's a management simulator that allows you to prove your worth with the players and the plays that they make. This is DraftKings to a whole different level, except you don't win money and you spend money to access it. This is the lowest the game has ever been at 50% off retail. Warhammer has been the premier tactical tabletop game for quite some time now, but if you're too lazy to paint the structures, or you simply like the characters and you want to play them in an amazing real-time strategy game, Dawn of War 2 is for you. There are 2 expansions to this game which are 75% off as well, but you can pick them up in the bundle later on, which is an extra 25% off all games. So I honestly love this game. I originally played it on PlayStation 3 and I'm debating picking it up again just to have it on my PC. The selection of good RPGs on PC is still quite low, and I like to stock up on them so I can kick back and enjoy a good story-driven game. The art style is amazing, the combat system is very innovative, taking on a third-person shooter and tactical RPG hybrid genre. This is the lowest price it's ever been at with 75% off, and for around $5 USD, it's a great purchase to pick up. So Sonic Lost World is the latest iteration in the Sonic franchise. I haven't yet played this game, however it seems to be quite a formidable Sonic iteration. There are some times where the game looks disorienting with the varying camera angles, but it looks to be a great evolution of the series. So the Sonic franchise, yes, pick it up. 100% best bundle, best value, Sonic is number 1. I'm only kidding. I'm a pretty big fan of Sonic, but let's be realistic here. Is this collection worth it? So the games that are worth it in this collection, in my opinion, is the original Sonic 1, 2, and 3, the new Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2, Sonic All-Stars Racing, the sequel, Racing Transformed, Sonic Lost World, and definitely Sonic Generations, which individually purchased is more than the collection itself, so it's definitely worth getting and you get a few extra games along with it. Yes, this was published by Sega, but guess who developed this game? This is really shocking. It's produced by Game Freak. That's right, the maker of Pokemon. This is a 2D side-scrolling platformer in which you play an elephant, a badass one at that. You run through the maps jumping, punching, dashing, and stomping to destroy enemies and structures. For about $4 US, it may be a nice addition to your library. Now this is also a Warhammer 40,000 game, however it is very different from the Dawn of War games. Spacemarine is a third-person shooter that takes place in the same universe and focuses on a character named Titus. The entire collection is 75% off, and this would include the numerous armor sets, DLCs, and chapter packs that have been released since 2012. So here's another Warhammer 40,000 collection, but this one is an RTS as you can tell by the award name. I'm big for having the collection of a series that I like, and if you're getting into Dawn of War 2 that I mentioned earlier, it's nice to have this as part of your library. Although this game is about 12 years old, its graphics and gameplay have aged decently well, and it's still a quite formidable game. Like I said earlier, before you go and buy Dawn of War 2 by itself, standalone, keep this bundle in mind. This comes with 2 expansions, which do add a good amount of value to the game, and you save an extra $4.50 on this bundle if you were to buy the games individually, which can get you another game in this bundle, just a bit of foresight for you. So Company of Heroes 2 by itself is $11, which is pretty good, but the extra missions would cost you about $13 extra as part of this sale. For an extra $4 on top of that, you can get Company of Heroes 1 and the expansions as part of this franchise bundle. So if you buy this, it's about 45% off all the individual items at the time of the sale. I was going to comment on the Master Collection, however I can quickly mention it here. It's 9 total war games for $33, which is a great deal. However, for about $10 or $15 US more, you get the DLC and expansions for each one of those games. That's about 19 extra DLC and items. I think if you're going to invest that amount of money onto the Master Collection, your money is a lot more well spent here on the Grand Master Collection.